What is going on, guys? It's been a while. My internet was down for like half the month. We had 4 internet technicians come out and try to install our internet, so that was a little bit of a hassle and a little bit of a wrench in my YouTube plans, but here we are, we're streaming, back with some War Spark. I've been playing some fun decks lately. I've only played for like 1 day, so I haven't made too many, and I don't have too many wildcards left. But I did take the dive, and I crafted 4 Jaces. So I've been playing this really fun Gates deck. It'll let me bring it up here. There we are. It's just like a standard Gates deck, but we're playing Jace Wielder Mysteries. So if you would draw while your library has no cards in it, you win the game instead. And then we're using Guild Summit to draw like our entire library. I just added Masterminds and Miari. I'm gonna try that with a little Mastermind sideboard, but we'll see how it goes. I've just been playing it in best of 1. I haven't tried best of 3, but my aristocrats deck as well, I have been playing in best of 3, so that's pretty fun. Since I got Mythic last season, we're actually in Platinum, and I've actually been winning with this Jace deck. I'm Platinum 3 right now, almost Platinum 2, I believe. My win rate's been pretty insane, though. Like, I think I have like an 80% win rate with this deck or something. It's been a lot of fun, though, and it feels good to be back. I didn't get to play Magic for like 16 days. First they said something about like we didn't have the network facilities, and then they said something about they had to dig in the ground, but then when the technician came out, they didn't actually have to dig, so I don't know what went on. But this hand is fine. We have the Plaza to gain some life. We have Gates ablaze. We've opened the gates on turn 1. I'll keep this. And I believe we're on the play? Yeah. The reason I'm playing 1 open the gates is just because we have that monkey thing, the sloth or whatever it is. And he lets you play extra lands. Yeah, this guy here. He lets you play a land from your hand tapped, so we want to get those extra lands. We can use a white... actually, we can get Demir Guildgate. It's possible I should have an Orzhov Guildgate in here, but... this deck's been a lot of fun. I see we have a few viewers here. How's it going, guys? Oh, hey, Sticky. Glad to see ya. Now that I finally have internet again. We'll play Demir here. We did draw Jace. Come on. Hope you're doing well, Sticky. This is actually fine. We can just wait for our Gates to plays. I don't even hate just playing Guild Summit here. Growth Spiral is not bad. Oh, we don't have the gates. Oops. That's fine. This is a breeding pool. Yeah. I know it's been a while. We have Bell internet. I don't know if Bell's anywhere else other than Canada, but it's kind of notoriously bad, but my roommate works for them, so she tried to set it up and it kind of went awry, but it's all well and good now. We're gonna take a heck ton of damage, but that's fine. We can just Growth Spiral and play another gate, probably. We have 2 right now. We want to deal with this Null Hide, but that's going to be the tough part here. We can gain a little bit of life with Plaza, but we'll see. If we can get another Gates ablaze, then we're in a good place, but we'll see. We do get to draw quite a few from our Guild Summit here, though. Another Jace. We definitely struggle against the aggro decks more so, but... ugh, that's kind of gross. That's okay. 2 Nullhide Ferox is pretty tough for any control deck. Especially when we're trying to deal damage to them, but that's okay. Like I said, I've been pretty successful with this deck. Of course, I'll probably get stream cursed here, but that's okay. I'll be streaming later today as it's been a busy, or as well, I've been busy last week. Nice, Sticky, that's awesome. Hopefully I can check it out. I'm definitely going to be streaming for a while here. It's pretty early, it's like almost 4 o'clock, but I'm pretty awake. It's like my 3rd coffee of the day, so I'm feeling pretty good. Still a little bit too hot, but tasty. Sounds fine. Not the best, but not the worst. A little bit slow, but I wish we drew some like growth spirals or some monkeys, but we'll see. All right. Yeah, it was so weird not, that's a good draw. So weird not doing YouTube for a while. Like, I don't know, I was so used to doing it every day and then didn't have internet, so I just played Persona 5 a lot. That's fine, he can dress us. Yeah, actually, I started a New Game Plus because I've already beat Persona, but if you do the New Game Plus, you can continue a lot of your stuff from the other game. Like, you get to keep your money and some of your stats. So you pretty much just get to play through the game again, like super powered, which is really fun. If anybody hasn't played Persona, I'd recommend it a lot. It's coming out for the Switch, I believe. Right now, it might only be for PS4 and PS3. I think Persona is like traditionally a PlayStation game. I know like the fighter was on Xbox 360, but I don't know if any of the other like actual Persona games were. The nice part about playing against decks like this, where they're just trying to like, I don't know, do whatever, like we don't really care about Hydroid Crisis or anything. We have huge board wipes, and then we'll just be able to play Gate Colossus. And then we like they're just using 1-for-1 removal, so we can really just like out-tempo them, drawing so many cards off Guild Summit. And they usually don't have any enchantment removal, so it's pretty effective. We want Dimir, Guildgate, and yeah, I definitely think maybe this Celestia should be an Orzhov one, but that's fine. Or one of the Azorius. I've been really like playing around with this deck and experimenting, so it's a lot of fun. Nice part is we get to draw off those. And with Jace, it might seem like a weird inclusion in this deck, but you do get to mill yourself. So you get Gate Colossus in your graveyard, and if you can dig draw with Guild Summit, it's really effective. Especially in the later game. And like we have so many lands that like, yes, he has, oh, that's good. He has like stuff on the board, but like we don't really care about that. And it is like an off meta deck, so people aren't really like playing around it. The nice part about like later in the game is these cards are still effective because you can just keep playing Guild Gates and stuff. Like it does seem like more of a like, it is more effective on turn 1 obviously because the ramp's not that important now, but it's still effective because we can draw off Guild Summit. Play as Kanta here. I assume he's gonna Vraska's this, which will make our Jace a little more safe. We are gonna hold up the negate though for that, because if he spends like 5 mana, actually, we can put this in the battlefield and then play Grazer here. If he's just Vraska'ing, we can negate it, and then that is like a huge play for us. That should just win us the game. But we're in a really good position right now. Even if he goes like Vivian or something, that's still fine. That's a little bit annoying, but we need to draw a... he can't really cast it anyway, he doesn't have Guild Gates, but we just need to draw a removal of some sort. I would like to play an Ugat, so that's a pretty good one. How many cards do we have in our graveyard here? 3. Yeah, I like an Ugin for this deck, but unfortunately I don't have the wild cards to build one, so. We're gonna graveyard him because we can always get him back anytime we want. That's a really good draw. We'll play that. And then we should just be able to go Jace. Oh, we get our guy back, excellent. That's actually fine because we can play him. Put him on top, draw him. Yeah, it gets really effective in the later game when you can start just like drawing cards off the top of your deck, and Gate Colossus is really tough to beat for a lot of decks if you can play him for cheap. Even if you can cast him for like 4 or whatever, it's pretty effective. Mill ourselves. So yeah, we have 2 win cons in this deck. We have the Gate Colossus just beating them down, and then we also have Jace milling ourselves. I think you could play this deck in best of 3. I just think it would be tough to beat Nexus. But luckily there's no Nexus in best of 1, so we're safe there. I mean, we do have negates, but the Nexus deck is really quick, so. We don't really need a secondary Jace. We can transform our Azcanta here. Jace and Azcanta do have a little bit of synergy there. Like you can mill yourself to get your Azcanta to flip quicker. Definitely not the reason we're playing them, but yeah, there's our Gate Colossus. So we play Guild Gate, get our guy on top, and then draw him. The Jace is like kind of cheeky. I kind of just wanted to play Jace, but it's still like pretty effective, especially drawing through your deck and having that secondary win con. Luckily for us, our opponent can't really cast the Gate Colossus anytime soon. We do have all our black sources and such here. Oh, he conceded. I don't know why, sometimes people concede and it disconnects you, but whatever, it's just a quick reconnect. Oh. Apparently not. Let's just close this and reopen it. Sorry about that, guys. It's a weird little bug there. MTGA. My computer's definitely not the strongest computer, so it might be just me, but MTGA has been crashing quite a bit for me. Which is a little bit annoying when you're streaming, but it's a quick reopen. Which is really strange though, because it doesn't seem like too intensive of a program. Hope everybody who's watching is having a good time and having a good day. I definitely am. We've been getting a lot of wins, and this deck's a lot of fun. Come on. Alright. We're almost in? There we go. It's nice to play like an off-meta deck too, because I assume eventually I'll get bored of like the meta decks. We'll see. I'm not sure when the next set comes out, but War is pretty new, so there's still lots of decks to play. Alright, alright. This hand's pretty good. We have Gate Colossus, we have some ramp. I wish we had a Simic Guild Gate so we can play Growth Spiral on 2, but that's okay. And it looks like he is on some sort of Gruul build probably, which is a little bit annoying, but Guild Summit's good. Oh, I forgot to add the Orzhov Guild Gate. That's okay though. How's it going to our new viewers there? Hope you're having a good one. It's a little bit spooky, but that's okay. We are going to be countering his creatures regardless, so let's play that and then play our Guild Summit here just so we can start drawing. What do you have, opponent? That's a little bit spooky. He made a hasty. Clarion's really good here. If we can get our Gate Colossus down and then give him lifelink. I think we're just gonna pass the turn, hold up Negate and Growth Spiral. Don't think we'll be negating anything, but the Raptor is fine. I assume we're gonna take 9, which kind of sucks, but if we can draw into a Gates of Blaze, we're in a good place. I mean, we could just play, it sucks, but we could just play Gate Colossus here, hold up Negate in case he has any tricks, but we're probably gonna take some damage here. I was playing against like control and mid-range all day, and then now, of course, I'm playing against all the aggro decks, but that's a-okay. Does he attack? He does. Interesting. I will take 4. Well, let's play our Gate here, see what we draw. That's a good draw. We can play this guy. I like just holding up Negate here. 2 8/8s should be pretty strong. Especially with Negate up. He might start drawing some cards or whatever, but it should be fine. That's a really good one. Especially because we have 6 gates, so our Gate Colossuses won't die. Colossi, I guess. Play that. He does draw a card, but that's fine. And then we can Clarion for life. They changed the auto tapper, so now you can like still auto tap. Gain 16 here. But yeah, like I don't have the auto tapper on, so you can. Here we're just gonna play Breeding Pool untapped. If you cast something, like you can still tap whatever mana you want, but if you click spacebar again, oh, that's kind of fun. I hope I don't die. If he plays like Rojas or whatever, I think I'm dead. The zombie god. Oof. Oof. I guess that works too. That's okay. If I have to get killed by anything, I'd rather get killed by a hasty boar god. That card's really fun. I unfortunately don't have any, but I have 1 mythic wild card, and I think I'm kind of close to a rare. We'll see. I've been doing pretty good with this deck, but it's not great against the Gruul decks. I think you can definitely get through Platinum, and definitely like the earlier ranks, but I don't know if I can do Diamond to Mythic, but it all depends. If you're playing against like the white deck, you kind of just Gates Ablaze and you win. There's a few other decks. Like I've been beating Esper a lot. This is really good. We have Breeding Pool on 1, and then we play Grazer. The Scapeshift is in the deck because if you have Guild Summit out, you can... Oh, that's pretty good. If you have Guild Summit out, you can sacrifice a bunch of your lands, and then you can draw a bunch from having the Gate Center. It just is a 1-of instead of a Circulus Route. It might be kind of cute as well, but that's whatever. It's a fun card. It's actually won me a few games. That's an interesting one. That's a great draw though, because we needed that second gate for the Plaza of Harmony. And this guy's a really good defender if you can play him on turn 1 or 2. We're playing 4 breeding pools, so we can usually play this guy on turn 1. But even on turn 2, he's not too bad either. That's all fine. If only we had a red source, but luckily we can play our plaza here and then route. Hopefully we can kill some more stuff and just block with this guy. We'll get a red source. Ugh, keep forgetting to add that gate. Don't let me forget, guys. We'll get a red and a black source. Masterminds is kind of hard to cast, but luckily with Plaza of Harmony, you can tap for any gate color, so usually we can hit that double black as long as we have 1 black source. Because we usually have a Plaza. Nice part about Scape Shift as well, if you get like 2 gates, oh that's kind of spook. If you get 2 gates and then, sorry, if you get 2 gates and then plazas, you can gain a bunch of life. I do appreciate everybody tuning in though. If you want to hit the like, that would really help me out. Here we're just gonna search. And then we'll play Gate Colossus. We're probably gonna take some damage here, but it's a pretty interesting mono green deck. I mean, apparently it's working for Emmy's Plat 1. I think if we, maybe I was a little bit greedy not wiping the board, but the Galta kind of sucks. Ooze is fine. Maybe he doesn't attack. That's unfortunate. If we draw a second Gates here, we should be fine. I mean, it's not the likely situation, but we'll see how it goes. Grazer. Not really feeling that one. Guild Summit does not do it for us here. We could do this. And then play Guild Summit. At least possibly next turn we can draw some cards. And then maybe we can just keep... Oh no, we die. Forgot he has Trample. Rest in peace. That's okay. If we keep losing, I'll switch to another deck, but I'm having fun with this one. I want to get a Jace kill. I hope we can play against some more mid-range decks. Seems to be a lot of aggressive decks on the ladder today, though. Which is funny because I switched to Miari Conjure and Masterminds because I was playing against a lot of control decks, but... This is really good. We have the early Grazer, we have Gates Ablaze, we have Negate and Route. Feeling confident. Yeah, like I said, even if you have to play like a tapped land, yeah, hard times. That's okay though. Even if you have to play a tapped land on turn 1, you can still play the Grazer on turn 2. It's pretty effective. That's a kind of annoying, but play this. It kind of depends on what he plays in this turn. Then we get to play our other gate here. If he goes, oh, interesting. Okay, he's not on what I thought it was. I thought it was mono. Mono blue. This deck it definitely isn't tier 1 or even tier 2 by any stretch of the imagination, but it's a lot of fun. I will take 1 damage, that's fine. It's unfortunate he took our route, but we do have some negates that we can hold up, and then we have Gates Ablaze, so should be fine here. The Grazer could be kind of cute if you played him in like a high alert type deck, because then he's a 3/3 for 1, but I don't know if Band High Alert is a great deck anyway, but Augur of Bolus. I think I would only play Augur in like a like spells control deck. He did get a Thought Erasure there though. I'm really glad that he's not on just like Curious Obsession. He does know about all these cards though, so he probably won't play into the negate. But if he does Thought Erasure him, or us rather, we can just counter it. That's fine. Hopefully we'll draw something relevant here. A Guild Summit would be great, or even a Jace. He only has 3 in his graveyard there, so I'm not really worried about Terramander anytime soon. That's fine. Gates aplenty. We'll probably just wait for him to commit some more to the board. Like I said, I'm not too scared. And I hope the mic and music levels are fine for everyone. Haven't done this in a while, so. So he did flip his guy there. That's all fine though. Awesome, glad to hear, Sticky. We do get to draw off this here. That's not very good. We'll definitely just hold him though. Do we have 5 gates? Yes, we do. Might switch decks for a bit after this one. Maybe we can play some aristocrats or something. That's fine, he can have our negate. We'll see what he plays if he has another like Terramander or something. That's all fine. As long as he's not putting pressure on us, we can last forever. If we draw a Guild Summon off the top, we're in business. Or even a Search for Azcanta, he probably can't get rid of that. Gross Spiral into Gross Spiral. Okay, no Thought Erasure, good sir. I think he's played like 2 or something. 3, so hopefully he doesn't get this guy, and hopefully he doesn't have a counter. It's pretty unlikely that this resolves, but we gotta try. That's all we have. Oh, that's surprising. There's a second one. We should be in a good place now. This is really what the deck wants to do. You just want to get the Guild Summit out. And then hopefully they don't have like a Mortify or whatever. And this is what I meant by a Boreal Grazer being good late. Because you can just keep playing Guild Gates when you have the Guild Summit out. Obviously it's not the best because if you top deck him with no lands in hand or anything, or no Guild Summit, it's not too good, but maybe we can Jace kill this guy. That would be fun. I've gotten like, probably like 5 or 6 Jace kills. That's a little bit spooky. He does get a 4/4 there, but that's fine. Unless he can bounce this to our hand, I don't think he has any way to deal with it in black-blue, but I'll play the gate here. I think we want to play Jace. Not sure if he'll resolve, but he did. Nice. Jace is definitely not the strongest planeswalker in the world, and especially not in standard. I think he's more of a eternal card if you wanted to play him like that, like a laboratory maniac, but he's still pretty fun and he's pretty strong. Play the second guild summit. I assume it'll resolve? Nice. And this is when you can start winning, when you can just like card advantage them out. Because every turn I get to draw 2 every time I play Guild Gate, so it's pretty strong. And like I said, I don't expect to win every game, because this definitely isn't a tier 1 deck, but it's a lot of fun. Oh yeah, he does have something to return to our hand. Maybe he's just playing like a mass control deck, which is pretty interesting. I don't know how good this card is, but it's like an unsummon for 2 mana that gives you a +1/+1 counter, or like a 1/1. Doesn't seem very strong, but I guess so. I think we have to play Jace here, and then mill ourselves and hopefully look for a Gate Colossus. A Gates of Blaze would do it as well, though, I believe. Nice, we did get the Colossus. He might have something to deal with it, but we'll see. We do get to draw 2 here. There's another one, so we should be fine. He does have 3 cards in hand, so he might have 2 removal spells, but nothing we can do if he does. Get the Dimir Guildgate here. We don't have too many lands left in our deck, so we should start drawing relevant spells. We'll see, though. He might just die here. He did play a land, though, so that's kind of good. It'd be excellent if he didn't have any removal, and then we could just double block. Scorn, return to hand, and removal. Well, that's the worst. We did draw a billion lands, though. That's okay, though. I think we're going to switch to play some aristocrats, and then maybe we can play some more of this deck or something else later. Whoops. Cancel. Get me out of here. Well, I guess we're playing another one, but here we are. How's it going to our new viewers? The classic double click. This isn't a great hand. We're gonna mulligan. That's a lot better. We have a Boreal Grazer turn 1, and then we have the colors and stuff to play it, and then we draw land off the top. He might just be on white, which would be amazing, especially because he didn't play a 1-drop. We can just play this here. We do have triple blue to cast Jace, and we can't get this land with this. If you're viewing on YouTube and you want to throw me a like there, that'd be awesome. Or if you're on Twitch and you wanted to follow me, that'd be sweet too. You don't have to, but it'd be awesome if you did. I think we're just gonna hold up Negate and Growth Spiral. Especially if he plays like a history here, because that would not be good for us. Gideon is not fun either. We're gonna negate him. The land draw here is actually fine because we can get another gate from this. We want a red gate. And then we can play with Growth Spiral. which, whoops, we don't want to attack with him. We can do that on his turn. And then we get to bluff and negate here. That's fine. We're just gonna cast this so we don't get screwed by the Dovin. Interesting card there, though. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to... Oh, that's kind of interesting. Not very useful, though. Yari's pretty good here. I actually don't hate casting that and just getting a Growth Spiral back. We could get a negate, but I think we just want to draw. That's a little bit annoying. At least this thing blocks it forever, though. We can put Jace here. And hopefully we can start milling some Gate Colossus. Grazer's fine. Not really ideal, though. He stumbling on land zone doesn't have a lot of pressure, so we should be in a good position. Gideon, hate him. At least the Grazer blocks all day. It doesn't block Gideon, but that's okay. Do you give it lifelink? Yep. That's fine, we'll just block him. Nice part about all these new planeswalkers is a lot of them don't have ultimates or +1s, so you can kind of just let them sit on the board. We'd love a guild summit. Route is fine, but not ideal. Especially when it costs 1 billion mana. We're gonna play Grazer here just so we can defend our Jace. I mean, if we can get Guild Summit, having these routes will be awesome, but unfortunately, without any Guild Summit, it's not too useful. We have 4 in our deck still, so it's fine. Lifelink again, yep. We don't necessarily care about his life total. Just gonna block both of them. Doesn't really matter if our Jace dies, but we'd like to keep him alive. We don't really care about ulting him or anything. Obviously, we'd get to draw 7, which would be pretty sweet, but it's fine. That's pretty good. He might get rid of it with Gideon, but we did get a Gate Colossus there. We can play Route here. To mirror Guild Gate, so we have the second black source, and then Celestia is fine. And then we can play Colossus here. And a Grazer. Just play Breeding Pool tapped. I have to remove this song because in this playlist because I'm not a fan. Ixalan's Binding. That's pretty gross. That's also kind of gross. Alright, we're just gonna go play Aristocrats. I didn't want to play that game anyway, but apparently they decided that I was going to. My double-clicking ability. Okay, play. There we go. Like I said, stream curse. This deck's pretty fun though. We do get to play with like Dread Horde, and I have Sorin in here. The new aristocrat as well. Playing this early in the season, this is a good hand. I mean, we do have a lot of tap lands. It should be fine though. But yeah, playing this early in the season, I really don't care about like rank that much, especially because I can't go lower than Plat 4. And I do get a number of wins in. Oh, that's fun. I do get a number of wins in Plat with even jank decks, so. Probably play Dread Horde next turn, and then play one of these tap lands. The next turn we'll play, next turn after that, play Pitiless, and then we can start sacrificing stuff. That blocks our Gutter Bones pretty well, which is kind of annoying, but... we can actually just play Foundry tapped here. Dread Horde should be kind of tough to deal with for him. Just because he is in red-blue. Saheeli. Oh god. Should be interesting. Celebrant's pretty good here. We can go like Celebrant, and then Pitiless. How's it going to our new viewer there? Hope you're having a good one. We're just playing some aristocrats right now. Get to amass our guy here. Plaguecrafter's pretty darn good here. We'll play our land. We could even like Plaguecrafter sacrifice. I actually like that play. Sacrifice Plaguecrafter, get him back with Revival. Pretty strong, pretty strong. He did counter it, unfortunately, though. We can't attack his Saheeli with everything, because his blocks are pretty bad. That's fine. Kills Servo. And then we'll hold up Indestructible for our Pitiless. Casting the revenge side of this actually wouldn't be too bad either. Double your life total, target opponent loses half their life rounded up. Do get to amass our guy. You can actually get like, this guy can get pretty big if you have like one or two of these. And you let it sit on the board for a while. Let's just attack in here with our Pitiless and our token here. And then if he blocks, we can sacrifice to this and give it Death Touch. But he didn't. That's fine. We can try... Try casting this. See if it resolves. Ideally, I'd like this. Probably want the Celebrant here, actually. I don't know if this will resolve here, but he looks like he's on like some sort of counter burn deck. It's fine. I didn't think it was going to resolve anyway, but... we do know he has that expansion explosion, which kind of sucks, but nothing we can do about that. What do you got, opponent? A whole bunch of nothing, possibly? Unfortunately, we do lose like 1 life a turn, but I'm not too worried about that. Think we can just attack all? I guess not Gutter Bones because he'll block that. Interesting. Sacrifice Gutter Bones and hopefully we can get it back. He might kill it in response though. If he does kill it, it's fine. We'll just keep our 4/4 and then... Sure. Then we get our Gutter Bones back still. Play him again. And then we do have this 4/4, which is kind of tough to deal with for him. Unless he has like Lava Coil in his deck. Interesting. The Saheeli tokens are pretty annoying here. That's a pretty good one. We could put him down to 5, but I don't know if that does anything really. We could get back Celebrant. Creature you control. We get back Pontiff, that doesn't really do anything. Plague Crafter doesn't do... Plague Crafter's probably fine. And then we deal him 5 and go to 28. That actually might be fine. I don't think I've ever cast the revenge side of that, but we'll attack him. I think that's all we got. At this point, he's kinda out card avenging us, but copying a spell does not sound like fun. Oh, that's pretty annoying. That being said, he is at 5 though, so maybe we can get like Cruel Celebrant or something. That's a pretty good one. Will it resolve though? That's the real question. One time? I think we want Cruel Celebrant here. And then we can start just getting in. Actually, I guess we just want to hold him up as a blocker. We do want to play this Blood Crypt though, just so we have the mana to get him back if needed. How's it going to our new viewer there? Hope you're having a good one. He doesn't really have good attacks, and Rao can only deal damage to opponents and planeswalkers. He might be able to kill Sorin, but that's fine. What do you got, good sir? Did he kill himself? Or no, he targeted Sorin? Okay. Or no, me? Oh, okay. No, he did. Okay. I was like, did he target himself? But he was just targeting himself with a draw. Did he copy it? Because that's pretty freaking stupid. Yeah. I guess you can draw 10, man. I don't know if there's a situation where we win here, but that's a pretty good card. It is a creature you control, but we might have a win here. We have a chance. I think we just ping, ping face. We killed this guy. It's possible we, oh, one was a token. Damn it. We do get this guy back though. I guess that's the only non-bow in our deck is the Dreadhorde and Judith, but I assume Judith dies. We're at like a, that's gross. We are at a fairly healthy life total, but yeah, I assume he's gonna like triple cast something. Sure, man. Does he has to target something? Or no, he just double cast. That's all fine. Whatever, man. At least we're at 19. And he's at 3, but we'll see how it goes. How's it going to our new viewer there? Hope you're having a good one. He does have 8 billion cards and 2 planeswalkers, but yeah, I think we'll go to game 2 here. That's okay. If anybody has some fun decks they want to suggest and I have the cards for it, I'll definitely try it out. I guess we could like name Rao with this. These are probably fine. Dreadhorde's okay here. Plaguecrafter's pretty bad. Revival is fine, but I appreciate everybody tuning in. We have like 5 viewers on YouTube now. I'm not sure how many on Twitch, but it's pretty sweet, pretty sweet. I definitely appreciate it. This is a good hand. We have both our colors. We have Gutter Bones, Dreadhorde. If we can get a third land, we have Judith. Hopefully we can get like a priest or something, but have you? No, I haven't. Unfortunately, I missed pre-release weekend. I should have went to one because my internet was out, but I didn't get a chance to, unfortunately. Shocks my guy, that's fine. We do have that third land for Judith. Oh yeah, sure man, that'd be awesome. Maybe I'll do a sealed after this. You could send it to me over, I don't think YouTube has a private message, but maybe Twitter or something, or if you have Twitter, or we could figure something out. I guess you could also do it in the chat, but someone might swipe it. Oh yeah, that's fine. None of you viewers swipe my pre-release code. Sticky's gonna steal it. Yeah, I'll let you know, buddy. Thanks a lot, I appreciate it. We're gonna name Ral Zarek on this guy. Ready to steal. Love me some Spyglass. No Ral for you. And then we'll just play Cruel. Yeah, we'll play the Celebrant here. Did you do a number of pre-releases, Alvaro? I used to do so many. I don't play paper anymore, but I used to do like 3 or 4 at least. But I haven't done one in a while. They're a lot of fun. Ah, gotcha. Soren's really good here. Especially when he's tapped out like that. Hopefully he doesn't have a negate, but I got 8, jeez, in the trash. Yeah, a lot of people throw them out at pre-releases. It's pretty crazy. They either like don't know that they exist, or they just don't care, which is surprising because Arena's a lot of fun. Luckily his Ral is useless, unless he can deal with Spyglass, which is pretty tough. And our Dreadhorde army is just going to keep getting bigger and bigger, which is awesome. We can play an Honor Guard here, which blanks his Augur Bolus. I don't know if he's playing any of the Drakes or anything, but... and then we can just attack in here. We're just gonna go at his face. We just want to kill him here, I think. And then we can get our Gutter Bones back to hand, and then +1 Sorin. We're just gonna keep pinging face. We have our Celebrant and we have our guys on board, so if we can just keep dealing damage to him, we should be able to kill him pretty quickly. Yeah, I'll finish up this game here, and then hopefully we can do a sealed, which would be awesome. We can thank Alvaro for that. He did ooh, that double lava coil is a little bit annoying, but we can name as Kanta on our Sorcerer Spyglass, our second one here. Oh, that second Dreadhorde's pretty spicy. Unfortunately, not if it's stolen. Very true. I'm sure it'll be fine though. I don't think he can do anything crazy with Saheeli here, but we'll just name, or sorry, we want to name Search. That was almost a misplay. I was like, Saheeli, Search, they both start with S. Or not Search, you gotta name has Kanta. Come on. Yes, that's what I want to name. Come on. There we are. Deal 1 to his face. And then we'll play our second Dread Horde here. Especially with 2 of them, like, you can just keep putting +1/+1 counters on your guys, and they can get pretty big pretty quickly. And I mean, our Soren's at 10, so I don't think he's dying anytime soon. Ral doesn't do anything, but... yeah, his static ability... oh, whenever you cast or copy, I guess that works, but... here we'll just attack in with our token. Oops. I'll take the 2 tokens out, that's fine. We don't really care if that token dies, because we get a, we essentially get a 2/2 every turn, even if it dies, so. I'm feeling it like we're in a pretty good position here, though. Especially our Soren's at 12 and he's at 7, so. Plus the Tocatli blocks pretty well, and if he just draws like Augurs off the top, then he's in a little bit of trouble. He can start pinging our Soren, which is a little bit annoying, but... get our token here. Unfortunately, we can't attack. Ooh, that's really good. We're gonna ping him. Player Judith. I guess it'll get countered here, but that's fine. He had to use the Ionize eventually, so whatever. And then here, we're just not gonna attack with anything. And then next turn, we can get our Judith back, actually, with our Soren. I should have done that this turn, but haven't played with Soren that much, so I need to learn the tricks of the trade. Opinions on the amass mechanic? I think it's pretty good. It's like definitely an interesting one. Like, I've seen Dread Horde Invasion be really good. I think some of the amass cards are kind of bad, but this one's definitely good. It's just like, this definitely isn't like a Bitter Blossom or anything, because if you have the token, it just gets bigger every turn. It's not like super intimidating, but if you can like, I don't know, if you can like get this one in like a mass every turn, it's okay. Or if you can get 2 of them, it's definitely like it's a strong mechanic, but it's like weak to bounce and it's weak to a few different things, but it's definitely not the worst. And it's like an interesting one, so. We'll attack with Gutter Bones and the big dude. But yeah, I think it's like, there's definitely better mechanics. Like Surveil was awesome. Jumpstart, like all those are like amazing mechanics, like hands down. But Amass is definitely like one that's interesting, and I'm glad they made it. I don't think they can make like a bunch of mechanics that are like the most powerful thing ever. But War of Spark overall as a set is like super awesome. Definitely can't complain about it at all. Get our Gutter Bones back. We also have a really good Sacrifice Outlet, but we should be in a pretty good position. Sorceress is so strong against like decks that can't really deal with it. Like Esper has a really tough time if they can't Teferi it, or red and blue. I mean, like if they have I don't even know what deals with enchantments. Like Vivian deals with enchantment, or sorry, artifacts rather. There's a few different cards, or if they're playing like sideboard cards, but I really like this card as a sideboard. The good news is Soren can like repeatedly revive stuff. Soren's a like awesome planeswalker. I really like him. And like the lifelink is super relevant as well. Especially if you're playing the Dread Horde. But yeah, like if you have 2 Dread Hordes like this and you can just keep putting tokens or +1/+1 counters on your token, it's really, really strong. When I first saw this card spoiled, I was like, what? How did they print that? Like, it's literally just Bitter Blossom. But it isn't really Bitter Blossom. If you have a token, it just gives +1/+1 counters every turn, but that's still strong enough. And then if they deal with it, you get a new token, so that's like the really strong thing. If they're just on like 1-for-1 removal. We're just gonna attack in here with all. And then if he does anything crazy, then we'll just revive. Oh. Can I declare them? He has triple lifelink. I think we should have this one though. If any of our creatures die, then we'll get a bunch of damage in. But we'll see if he has any tricks. That's fine. He takes 2. I think he should have done that before blockers, because then he would have had an extra block. He takes 2 there. Oh, I guess it makes my guys do less damage, but we should be able to just get back Judith. And then he's at 1, so I don't think he's doing too hot. We should have it. Ooh, nice. Looks good. Get our Gutter Bones back real quick. The Aristocrat deck is really fun though, and I think like Soren and some of the other cards that we got, like Cruel Celebrant and War Spark, is definitely what it needed. It's definitely not as powerful as the original Aristocrats deck, but it's a fun deck. And like I know there was the Orzhov Aggro Aristocrats that did like a 5-0 on MTGO the other day. It wasn't playing Dread Horde, but I like Dread Horde a lot. Yeah, we got that game there. Maybe we want these mid-rank Reapers. Maybe we just play like 2 or... Yeah, let's play one of those because he just has Augur. He'll probably play a Drake or something now that I took those out, but that's fine. I'm really excited to see what people do with this set, though. I think there's a lot of like powerful cards that you can do a lot of like crazy interactions with. As time goes on, hopefully people will like make some sweet decks. That's a good draw. We'll play Gutter Bones, I think. Turn 1 Gutter Bones into turn 2 Dread Horde's pretty powerful. I think he mulliganed to 6 or something. We can actually play Tocatli here, just in case he is on Augur Bolus. Or something similar. I don't know why those were illegal attacks, but sure. If we can draw like a Cabal or something, that'd be really good. Or a Priest. Opt is fine. He might be looking for lands at this point. If he plays that as a land. Oh no, he had one. I actually don't hate just going Dreadhorde Witness here. I can't imagine he'd be playing Board Wipe. And it's actually pretty good against Board Wipe. That might have played it into a negate, but it would have been fine. Strike. So he's probably on Augur here then. Augur's pretty annoying. It's possible I should have boarded out Gutter Bones just because it blocks pretty well, but he could also be on like Crackling Drake or something. I think that's what that card's called. Saheeli, sure. Does he have like an Opt or something? Maybe. Priest is pretty strong, especially if he doesn't have removal. I don't think we really care about Saheeli. The ability isn't really relevant. Then we'll play Priest here and Hunted Witness. Should be in a good place here. We'll see what he's on, but he didn't play anything at the end of our turn there, so. I think Aristocrats is pretty strong, though. I think with some brewing, you could get it to a really strong place. How many cards does he have in his graveyard here? 4? He did let us untap with the Priest here, which is excellent. And that's a really good draw here. He might have a counter spell, which would be unfortunate, but we really want the Celebrant to resolve. Excellent. We're gonna leave our Priest untapped. Come on. Let me declare my attackers. Alright, so we should get him for 6 here. Then we have the Priest. If he does try to kill something, we can. It's pretty interesting. We're gonna sacrifice. Choose him. We'll sack Gutter Bones and a Hunted Witness. We don't get the mana, unfortunately, but we do get to draw a card, and we did get to deal 2 damage off our Celebrant. Surprise. Oh, I guess he didn't have enough mana to target that, but we can't get our Gutter Bones back with that mana, actually. Priest and Gutter Bones is really strong together, or are really strong together, rather. We should be in a good place, though. He did stumble quite a bit, so. His deck does seem pretty strong, especially against like control decks and stuff. I love brewing decks though. It's fun when a new set comes out and you get to make some cool stuff. He kills Priest, which is fine. I think we should just have the kill here. He's at 5. He blocks our token. And then we just play Pontiff. And then sacrifice 2 guys, I think. Yeah, he takes 3. Alright. He takes 3 and then we play our guy and sacrifice 2. This is a really fun when you get to like combo kill them with the sacrifice effect. Yeah, he just concedes. Nice. All right, Alvaro. I'll take that code if you don't mind now. I really appreciate it. And then hopefully we can do sealed here. We did get back to Platinum 3, which is pretty nice after a few losses there. My copy paste fingers are ready. Awesome. Excellent. We redeemed our code. I appreciate it, man. That's really awesome. So we should just get to do this for free, I believe. Oh, it's a draft. I forgot they changed it. It was a sealed. That's still fine though. I don't mind at all. I like a draft. All right. Ooh, we have a Nissa. Nissa seems pretty strong. I think having a rare walker is pretty good. And looking at this pack, red-green doesn't seem too bad. We have Domri's Ambush, which is good removal. The Helion's not too bad. Sunblade Angel is really strong, actually. It's expensive, but it does have lifelink vigilance. First strike and flying, rather. I think we just take Nissa here, though. Especially with this Vivian Arcbow. Jeez. Rewarded. Taskmaster is pretty good. Nixus is okay, but the downside of like destroy target creature, draw 2 is kind of bad. I wouldn't want the opponent to draw 2. Charm Straight is really fun, especially if you can get a lot of them. Sorry if you guys know all the cards here. I'm just looking at them because I've seen all the cards in the set, but I haven't seen them all in the draft format. Probably gonna take the Arcbow, especially with the... This card's fine, I guess. Especially with the Nissa, if we can like have a Nissa out and get a bunch of extra mana. And I'm not really sure like the color archetypes. I haven't looked into drafting too much, but I think it's like white, green, red, blue, green, red. Can't remember them all. Iron Bully is okay. 2/2 Menace for 3. Return to Nature is actually really good. And then it keeps us in green. I kind of like that. You have Hexproof, and you can make Wall Defenders. Bond of Flourishing is really good. You can gain 3 life and get a permanent from the top 3. I may pick that up. Other creatures you control gain Vigilance when he enters. It's not too bad. This is a Mana Rock. That's pretty good. I am going to take the Bond here. Giant Growth is good. Happy to see a Giant Growth reprint. It's the first in a while. Here's okay. She has like 2-for-1 removal. If you can like deal 2 damage and then deal 4 damage or deal 3 and 3 or whatever. Creatures have first strike as long as it's your turn. Worst creature is actually not too bad. It's a early creature with a relevant late game ability. That's a really good trick, actually. Non-creature proliferate. Oh, I guess blue-green is a color combination as well. Chandra's Pyro Helix is pretty good. I actually don't hate taking Nahiri here. And then we can go red-white, or we can go green-red. Discard all the cards in your hand, then draw that many cards +1. That's pretty good. We would have to splash it though. I'm not sure how the fixing is in this set. I know there's no guild gates or anything, but... Bulwark Giant's not too bad. It's probably not the strongest card, but No Escape is a fun. Oh. You know, I guess we're taking No Escape because I clicked it. Oh my god. I didn't even click that and it just went in my hand, but that's fine. Vivian's Grizzly's not too bad. I think it's better than the Arboreal Grazer, which would be my other pick. Return to Nature's okay. Sacrifice a creature or planeswalker, deal 4, that's fine. Draw 2, amass 1, discard a card. I think I'll take this Hardfire here. So one of the bots took the Domries, but that's fine. Whenever a creature with 4 or greater enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1. That's not too bad. 2/1 trample. I'll take this guy. Alright, Sticky, hopefully I can catch your live stream, but I hope you have a good day if I don't see ya. Sprint isn't too bad, it's in our colors as well. I don't really like the Godpharaoh statue. This card's actually not too bad as a trick. I'll take the Grazer. Probably won't play it. I don't think it's too good in draft. Ooh, that's pretty good, and it's in our colors. Especially you can just pitch random lands that you don't need, or late game you can get them back. I really like that pickup. Ooh, Teferi. I mean, it's not in our colors, but I kind of want it for constructed, so I'm gonna pick that guy up. Really appreciate it, Alvaro. You got me some good cards that I needed. Well, we'll take that just for the rare draft. Put that in our side here. You rare draft. Hey, bud, would you happen to have an extra draft code by chance? Couldn't make a pre-release this weekend. I actually don't have one, Odie Show, or Odie Shoy. I'm not sure how you pronounce your name. I actually just got this one from a viewer. Looking here, Cyclops is not too bad. We do have quite a few instants and sorceries in our deck. And he is kind of like a Flame Tongue Kavu. I always rare draft. Yeah, rare drafting is pretty good, especially if it's a new set or you don't have the cards or whatever. The Wolf isn't bad, but he's not amazing. The Crocodile's kind of fun. It's probably better than some of the other ones, but we could also take this Beacon here. It's not the worst. But maybe Crocodile's better in our curve. And we are only 2 colors, so I'm not too worried about fixing. I like the Pyro Helix here. Burning Prophet, I think scries when you... That card's pretty good. Another Stoneblades, I don't think we need that. The Vessel's fine, but we don't really need more ramp. Gateway Plaza, I think we just want... Oh, what does this guy do? Look at the top card, that's kind of bad. Another Prophet, Bolt Bend. Change the target of a single spell. That doesn't seem too bad. Other than that, we have Honor the Godfair, which is fine. Maybe we just want to take another Burning Prophet here. Oh, Alvo actually just sent another draft code. Odie Show, I'm not sure if you're there, but here, I'll post it in Twitch chat here because he posted it on YouTube. There's another code if you can get that one. Sorry if someone gets it before you, but you can thank Alvaro for that on YouTube. And if you don't grab it, I'm sure someone else can. Just if anybody else is watching, just wait a sec so that guy can grab it. Forced landing's fine. We can play that as a sideboard card, I guess. I ain't robbing anyone here. Appreciate it, Mass Noobness. Enters the battlefield, draw a card, and you can sacrifice it to fix. That's not too bad. Put a +1/+1 counter, then proliferate. Oh, you're posting on MTG Arena now? Nice. Grim Initiate's not too bad. Heartfire, sure. Alright. Rebel Route Riders gets +1. That's not too bad. Death Sprout, we definitely can't cast because it's double black. I don't think I want another Burning Prophets. Sarkhan's pretty good. Tybalt might be our best pickup here. And then the Rebel Belt Raiders might wheel. We'll see though. Creatures you control a menace. It's pretty strong. I think we definitely are more of an aggressive deck. Maybe if we can get another one of those Planeswalker lands or something. I guess we can just cast it for double red, which isn't too bad. Angrath seems really strong though. Whoa, I'll take a Domri though. We're playing Planeswalker.deck apparently. Reach whenever it blocks a creature with flying. That's a pretty good card. I don't know how many flyers there are in this set, but apparently this card's pretty good. And tap target creature gets +1/+4 in reach. It's not bad. What about the Ceratok? Other creatures get trampled. That's pretty good. Kiora I don't think does anything relevant. Gloomhulk, that's pretty good. 4/4 for 4. New Horizons is kind of garbage. I think we want this card. We're kind of just picking up a bunch of randoms, but it should be a pretty decent deck here. The Goblin Assault team actually isn't the worst if we're in like an aggressive deck. I don't hate Monwu either. Yeah, let's take that guy. Just pick up some uncommons here. Ooh, this wheeled, which is really awesome. Forced Landing's not bad. We're definitely gonna have to go through a bunch of cards and see what we got going on in our deck, but pick up the rest of these. It's definitely gonna be an interesting one, but we have some really good cards, so. And like we got a Teferi and we got a Domri, so definitely can't complain about that. Again, thank you Alvaro for the code. Really appreciate it. Probably don't want these. The Wrangler's good. Rares, we got a lot. We got Nissa, we got Domri, we got Teferi, Living Twister. I don't remember if there was any other ones. But either way, really. Oh, and we got Vivian's Arcbow. Really happy about that though. I didn't have any Teferis, and I think I only have one Domri, so. Plus, Domri should be really strong in our deck here. Don't want 2 forced landings. Probably don't want this. Yeah, 5 rares. And we have a lot of these like multicolor cards, but we can just cast them for double red, which isn't too bad. I don't think we want this God Pharaohs. Mm, 5 more. Return to Nature's fine as a sideboard. I think we only want 1 Heartfire. We definitely want like quite a few creatures here. Luckily Tybalt's really good with Heartfire here. We can probably get rid of the actually the Goblin Assault team might not be too bad. No, he's probably not that great though. And then lastly, maybe let's cut this Crocodile. I think it's fine, but it's not like the best card. Trample and Vigilance. Monwood is not too bad, especially if you can like get a counter on him and then proliferate. But we'll see how this goes. Again, I don't know the draft format too well, so... But I think our deck's pretty good. It should go fine at least. And either way, it'll be a fun time, so can't complain. I think Vivian's Arcbow only gets creatures, which is kind of annoying, but... This is a fine hand though. We have the Grim Initiate, and then we have Tybalt on 3, as well as we can deal with flyers. Grim Initiate's like not the most powerful card, but it does come back as a 1/1 token, and then it has first strike, so it's pretty strong early. Also with Heartfire, you could sacrifice him to that. That's fine. Probably just hold him up as a blocker, rather. This guy does have first strike on his turn, but it's fine. We do get to play our Tybalt next turn, which is awesome. New Horizons is fine. That's kind of annoying, but nothing you can do about that. Play our Tybalt here. We won't attack, unfortunately. I'm not a huge fan of the traditional draft, just because like I think best of 1 draft is a little bit better, because like sideboarding in draft doesn't really do too much. But this guy's playing like a counter deck, I guess. All right, see you later, Alvaro. Thanks again. We can just block. Bloomhulk is pretty good here. We get to proliferate our token here as well as our Tybalt. And then we can minus this dude. And then attack him with our token. We can actually attack with both, because if our demon guy dies here, then we can just ping his guy here. Yeah, I think he just realized. I mean, Blooming Hulk is really good as a 4/4, or Bloom Hulk rather. That's fine. A little bit annoying, but that's also fine, I guess. Oh. Interesting. I would have thought he would have put the counter on this guy, and then it had like a 4/3, but ooh, Twister is insanely good here. This might just win us the game, actually. Because now we can just, I don't even think, yeah, you can just pitch lands, jeez. Yeah, Twister's insane. And then we can literally just start bouncing lands back to our hand. And like, dealing 2 damage to any target is pretty silly. We're just gonna kill our Tybalt here. We don't really care about his static effect. And then I think we just want to attack his Yang. If he blocks with Populous, that's fine. We just don't want this to be like a 5/5 or something. The static effect of this guy isn't too relevant. So what we can actually do here is tap the lands for mana. And then pop them back to our hand. And then that lets us double ping. And then we get to attack in with our little demons here, and we should be able to kill his, at least most of his guys. Almost submitted 0 there, but that's fine. And then we'll attack. We just need 1 at this guy, and then the rest at his face. The nice part is he can't kill this guy because he's a 2/5, which is insane. The other crazy part about this is he doesn't have to tap to, I mean, you do have to discard a land, but he doesn't have to tap to activate his ability. Should be in a really good position here, though. Especially with that guy. Jeez, this is pretty insane. So we can do that. And then attack. I think we just attack with all but 1. That way our Domri doesn't die. Yeah, Domri coming in clutch, that's for sure. And then we can ping his guy here. Domri's pretty insane. And we can actually, oh wow, yeah, we fight this guy on this guy, and then we can actually just kill him. Like, kill this guy rather, not our opponent. Jeez. This is pretty strong. I could see this being pretty decent. Like, maybe not in constructed, but maybe though. If you had like 4 Domri, like had some tokens. I don't know about Living Twister in constructed, but in limited, he's definitely insane. I didn't know if we were gonna win this one, but Domri, yeah, definitely came in the clutch. That was really awesome. Ooh, Nahiri's pretty good. Her ability doesn't really do anything, but if he does get any creatures, then that'll be relevant. I guess I guess it gives my creatures first strike though, so that's pretty darn good. Yeah, a lot of the new walkers from the set are really awesome. It's a red, doesn't really matter. We could pop lands back to our hand, end a turn here. I mean, we do have lethal anyway, but we shall see. Probably after this game. Oh, I guess this is just game 1 too. See, traditional draft, it's like, oh, okay, I have the win, and then it's like, oh, okay, I have to play another game against him. It's kind of like frustrating too if like if you lose. This one was like really close, but if you lose in game 1 and then it's just like not even close, it's kind of annoying to play another game. I don't know if he's gonna have. I don't know if he's gonna have any creatures with flying, so I'd rather just board in like a trick or something. I should be fine though. What is this song? Switch. I'm probably just gonna take a quick second after this one and go to the washroom, maybe get some water, but I'll just be like 5 minutes, and I'll definitely do it after this game here. Hopefully we can win this game real quick. Not with this hand though. I need some lands. He did mulligan to 6 though, luckily. This is a lot better. We have early removal, and then we have creatures and a planeswalker, and we have a 3rd land on top, so it's really good. He does have a lot of X1s in his deck as well, so this card could be quite good. And then later in the game, if we can activate our Vivian's Grizzly. Ooh. And the turn 3 Domri is quite strong. Especially if we can go like Domri into Nissa. Turn 4. That's fine. I don't know if well, I guess that's probably fine in draft. Like, you do get to draw 2 lands out of your deck, and then you're hitting your land drops, but oh, and there's a 4th land, so we should be able to go Domri and then next turn play Nissa. We might not play Nissa next turn though, just because we do want something to defend, and our lands will all be tapped. But we can just +1 Domri. Come on. It's fine, just red mana, I don't need it anyway. That's all fine. He might untap a land and play something, but cool. Actually, I think we can just play Nissa here. If he had any sort of pressure, I wouldn't play him, but next turn our forest will tap for extra, and we'll also have a land creature. Oh, and it does untap the land, which is pretty good. Oh, and it does. Geez, Nissa's a lot better than I thought she was. Vigilance, haste. I mean, I guess they can kill our land here if they really want to, but the double rare walkers are pretty strong. And Bloom Hulk here is insane because we can go make another land creature with haste. So it's a 4/4, and then we can proliferate all our guys here. This is such a fun draft. Bulwark is fine. Yeah, so here we just go make a mountain into a creature. We don't want to make the forest creatures just because they do tap for extra mana. So like here we can tap 2 forests for 4 mana. And then proliferate 4 creatures, or 4 guys rather. Pretty freaking strong. Is this an instant? Yes, it is. So we can actually just fight our mountain. Fight our mountain on his Bulwark Giant and then ping with Chandra's. Unfortunately, we do have to tap one of these guys, but that's fine. It's better than having it killed here. And then next turn, we can just ult Nissa, I guess? If he doesn't concede. It'd be awesome if he let us ult Nissa, but he'll probably just concede. Definitely can't complain about this. Jeez, and now they have first strike. We're playing limited walkers.deck. Do I just search? No, I think I just make another land. And then I guess we can just play Nahiri. As fun as it would have been to ult Nissa, I'd rather just have a Nissa on the board. Getting a bunch of forests out of our library isn't like super relevant, but the attack all has been kind of weird lately. Let's see. Oh, it worked there. Now he goes to 2. This is limited, guys, with our 3 planeswalkers on the board. 2 of them being rare. What a fun time. Yeah, like I was saying though, a lot of planeswalkers in the new set are so fun. Even like these like less powerful ones like Kiora and stuff are really fun for like EDH or more casual formats. We did get the win there, which is super awesome. Like I said, I'm just gonna be right back, guys. I'm just gonna go to the washroom quickly and get a drink, but appreciate everybody tuning in. Alrighty, we are back. Thanks for waiting, guys, if you're still around. And we'll get into a new game here. Hopefully, if I can click it. Get out of here, Windows. Our first game went quite successfully, so hopefully we can get another good one here. I think our deck, I think our deck is quite strong. We do have that early Domri. This should be a good hand. We also have Bond on 2. We don't really have any early creatures, unfortunately, but hopefully Bond will get us some early creatures. We are on the play as well, so it should be pretty strong. Hopefully we can get something to deal, or sorry, something to put counters on Monwu, but Monwu's probably a tiny bit better in the white-green deck, but he's still fine in green-red, just because green does have a lot of the counter effects. That's fine. Ooh, that's a really good draw. We're gonna play Domri here. He'll probably take a little bit of damage, unfortunately, but we'll just +1 him just to get the counter. Proliferate is an awesome mechanic that they brought back. Pretty happy about that one. We'll see what our opponent does. He might have some sort of like burn or something. Maybe not though. We could play Nissa next turn, which I don't hate. Because then it blocks these guys pretty well. And then hopefully we can play Monwu and Proliferate if we can use all our mana up. But we're just gonna +1 Nissa. If I was our opponent, I'd be pretty upset playing against a Nissa and a Domri. We're drawing really well, though. This guy does have Vigilance, though, so we can get in there. Yeah, he's like reading Nissa, and he's like, this card's insane. Same with Domri, and he's like, are these both rares? It's so funny, though. I love when you pick a color pretty early, like pick green or whatever, and then you get rewarded. For anybody tuning in, we are playing limited here. Yeah, if we can go like Monwu, Courage, that would be really awesome. That would make Monwu a 5/5/7/7, or he'd be at 8/7 because of Domri, which is pretty strong. And then our this will become a like all of these guys will get +1 counters, so real good, real good. That's fine. He does get his Ugin +1, but that's fine. Do we care about Domri? Enough to sacrifice a forest? Probably not. That's okay. Helix is pretty good here. Is this an instant? No, it's a sorcery. Make this a creature. Play Monwu, and then we can play Courage. Monwu Courage is a pretty sweet combo. What? Laughing at our cat sitting on 2 pillows on the floor. he is just on burn, we're in a pretty good position here. We have 2 4/4 lands, and then we have Nissa at 8, Monwu at 7. That's more than fine. If he just wants a 6/6, we don't care about that. Or 7/7, I guess. Can we just kill him? We give our guys trample? Lands of indestructible. That seems pretty strong, actually, with 2 4/4s. This also deals with this 7/7, and I don't think we're really like doing anything else with Monwu, so might as well just block. Vivian's Arcbow's pretty insane. We're just gonna ult Nissa. Our 4/4s are indestructible, and we get 6 forests out of our deck. Probably wouldn't do that if we didn't have the Arcbow, but these do have Vigilance and Haste. Well, Haste isn't relevant, but they have Vigilance, so we can just smash in and then block every turn. They have Indestructible, so I don't think he's beating this. Our deck's pretty insane. Feels like I'm playing a Gruul constructed deck. Geez, and with the Vigilance, end of turn we could actually tap this for 4? Yeah, that's pretty strong. Yeah, he just concedes. I would concede to that too. What a game, what a game. I don't think we want to board any differently. That should be fun. I'm not sure how long I'll stream today, but hopefully I can stream for a bit. It's been like 2 hours now. I'm not feeling too tired or anything, so. This is kind of land heavy, but we do have the early Burning Prophet. He did mulligan to 6 as well, so should be fun. And he threw 1 to the bottom. He might be looking for lands at that point, but Cyclops is pretty good if we can play some spells. We do have 1 right now. Yep, that's a 2/2. Nahiri's pretty good. Especially with the Cyclops, it's a 4/2 first strike with Nahiri. On our turn, I guess. I will block with Burning Prophet all day. That's fine. There's the Domri there. Do we want to save him though? Does this thing have, no, it doesn't have flying. I think we just want to play the Dom. Oh yeah, we can play Domri and then fight. Because our guy gets +1, and then we do get to Scry as well, which is pretty strong. We're just gonna fight this weird. No attacks here. He is still a 2/3, so he blocks pretty well. We're trying so well drawing the Domri every game here, but it's what I like to see. I don't think Dovin's very good, but sure. Prevents all damage that would be dealt to and dealt by. That's fine. We can +1 here. And then I think we can play Living Twister and then pitch a land and kill his Ugin. something. Oh, but that's kind of annoying. We have to play double red, so we can't actually pitch here, but I mean, it's still a 3-5, so it's fine. Our deck is pretty silly. I wouldn't be surprised to see us have 3 wins or maybe even 4 or 5. We'll see, though. I mean, I assume when you get to like 3 wins, you get against some pretty insane decks, or even 2 wins, but he's probably just going to start preventing damage from our Living Twister. But if he does prevent damage on one of these, we just fight with the other one. I think so. 2 damage to any target's pretty annoying. He's probably just going to kill our Domri. He can actually kill our Burning Prophet if he wants to, because it's 2+1. Jai is pretty good. She's a little expensive, but good removal. She can like ping anything for 3, and then if you have other red cards, then she's pretty decent. So he prevented damage from, yeah, okay. Interesting that he didn't deal damage with this. We'll attack Dovin here. If he doesn't block, then we'll just sprint. And then that deals with Dovin. Then we can start pitching with this guy. Cool. That also relevantly puts 1 spell in the bin. Don't really want that. Nah. Actually, he's pretty good. He's a 4/5. We can actually play Cyclops if we wanted to. I think we just want to plus Domri, and then on his turn, we can kill Ugin if we want. That should be fun. Again, very surprised he didn't use Jaya last turn, but he just concedes. Nice. Our deck's pretty strong, so I wouldn't be surprised to just see some random concedes that we draw pretty well. Really, really happy with this. Wasn't expecting to do a draft today. And now we get 3 packs and some gems. I have like 560 gems right now, so I can do another draft or something soon, but I'll probably save it. Unless I can get like 1,500 to do another traditional. Don't think I'll do another one on stream. Probably just going to do some more constructed after this, but I can only do so much draft or sealed in a day. I mean, that's a lie. I could do more, but it's so limited, so I'd like to kind of span them out. Like, it's just so tough to get the diamonds, or the gems rather, and the... This would be good if we had a second land. But it's so hard to get the coins or gems, so this is fine. We need to draw more lands, but we have the early removal. We want a green land so we can play this Thundering Ceratok, but... and so we can play that. Hopefully we don't get screwed here. I think it's still better than our 7, though. And we do have Pyro Helix if he has early stuff. Looks like he doesn't, though. Oh, nice, and there's a green land. We're probably just gonna look for another land here. We do get to gain 3, which is kind of nice. I'll just take Bloom Hulk here. It's not ideal, but that does get rid of 3 cards that weren't lands, so. That's fine. That's kind of annoying, but that's also kind of annoying. At least Chandra's Pyrohelix is pretty good against Saheeli here, because it does just make 1/1s. Also, quite interesting the kind of deck he's playing here, but I'm probably just gonna pitch Saratalk. I guess with this card, if you can get enough of them, you can just play like a Planeswalker deck. It is like an uncommon, but I actually don't hate just getting rid of this guy here. He's pretty annoying, and I really don't want him to sit on the board. Give us a land? Come on. I mean, relevantly, we do have some spells in the bin for this guy, but Angrath's like pretty insane. You get to make 2/2s or like give your 2/2 +2/2, +2/2 counters, I guess. And then also giving your creatures menace if you have any sort of board. Jeez, we need lands though. Yeah, I guess he's playing like 5-color Planeswalkers, which is kind of cool. And I guess he can like turn his guys into mana geodes, which is cute. I don't know if we're gonna get game 1 here, but if we draw a land here and then we can play Angrath, maybe we can get it. We have the double red, we just need something. Nice. So we play Angrath, and get a guy. Proliferate's actually pretty good. We play Bloom Hulk next turn. Get another count on Angrath, get a 3/3. It'll be interesting to see what he has though. His deck's pretty spicy. Playing Saheeli with Swamp Plains, but I mean, he does have the fixing. Like I said, I don't know that much about the format, so there's some interesting decks, I'm sure. Yeah, like that's what he can do. That's pretty cool. Mana Geode's really cool though, and ooh, Jace, Wielder of Mysteries, nice. The art is pretty darn sweet. He probably just mills us. Yep, our Domri, no. That's fine though. His deck is sweet though, and he's also playing a triple blue card with Swamp Plains. That's fine though. We have a bunch of Proliferate and such, so let's amass 2. Do we want to attack? Probably not. I think we just want to play Bloom Hulk here. And then next turn, we're probably going to go Courage. That's kind of annoying. He's playing just like Planeswalkers, which is really cool, actually. Like 5-color Super Friends in Limited. And I'm playing like also a Super Friends deck, but very different. He probably just kills our Angrath here. And then we're gonna want to deal damage to the Wanderer. That way he can't exile our Bloom Hulk here. We'll block one anyway. Fortunately, Angrath dies, but nothing we can do about that. I'm actually a really big fan of Angrath, like as a character. He was new from Ixalan, I believe, but new like 2 years ago. But he's just a really cool character. Sure. Saheeli's a really cool card as well. Like, geez, that's pretty good. Gets -5/-5. Yep. We'll just concede there. I don't think we're beating that. I think we need to bring in that card that kills artifacts. This one. And then we can take out... Cyclops is probably a little slow. I think we still have a chance here. We're obviously down a game, but... Really cool deck from our opponent, though. It might be common knowledge. I'm not too sure, but I've never seen it. Play first. This is really good. We could use some creatures, but I mean, we could always sacrifice like Nahiri or something, and then Nahiri can deal damage to creatures and such. And obviously the early Domri is good. We do have enough lands to play them all. Hopefully we'll stop drawing lands, but that's a really good one. Just need to draw those creatures now. And hope he doesn't draw his Planeswalker land or his globes or whatever they are. That's kind of annoying, but fine. Oh, I should have played... Jeez. I'm brain farting here. Should have played Domri there. It's fine, though. That's a good draw. Let's play Nahiri. Nahiri's not too relevant here, but I don't know how much he's doing with the lands he has and the deck he's playing. Nice. He's gonna get a bunch of O3s, but that's fine. We'd love like a Nissa or something. We'll play Domri here. Hopefully his hand's just full of like Saheelis and Jaces and stuff. Oh, whoops. Got a +1 Domri here. Just to get that counter. He doesn't have an ult or anything, I don't think. No. This is when I start playing too long. I just start forgetting to do certain things. Gotta get back in the groove. I also haven't played Magic in a little bit, so... that's annoying, but fine. Don't really have anything you can exile right now. And we can kill it with Sarkhan if we do draw a creature. Looks like right now we're just sitting here. We do get to... Oh, it's got a plus Domri. Or not. At least his hand is filled with nonsense, apparently. We're drawing just lands on lands, but... Remember to plus Stomber this time. We'll just keep passing though. At least we have the Sarkhans to hold up, and I mean these 0-3s aren't really doing anything. As soon as we start drawing creatures, we should be in the game. The Giant's a little bit annoying, but fine. Definitely an interesting draft format. Oh my god, these lands. We might be out of luck here. I guess we can just go... target player planeswalker. I guess we'll just kill this. This card, I thought it said a creature planeswalker, so it's not as good as I thought it was. This is why learning the cards is important. So I guess 2 wins is when you start playing against the better decks, but I think 3 wins is when you go even, so that you can like play again. We could actually -2 on Hiri and then Heartfire to kill Bulwark. There's a creature at least. Then Heartfire. Sacrifice Nahiri because she's just at 1. We'll see if he has any abilities, but nope, that just dies. That's fine. +1, player Burning Prophet here. Definitely a really fun draft format though. It'll be exciting to play it more whenever it goes to like ranked or whatever. Not sure when it does. Unfortunately you can't play it for coins right now, but sure, that's fun. At least you use that on a smaller creature. And I assume his hand is full of like stuff he can't cast. As soon as he draws the artifacts or whatever he needs to cast them, I assume he's gonna cast a bunch of stuff. The Twister's pretty spicy here. We're gonna add green. It's good they use that -5/-5 on our other creature here. We can't just like pop some, like tap these 4 mana and then pop them back to our hand and then pitch 2 of them. He has a this card's a common? That's insane. Jeez. I guess black is really strong. It's fine though. He has hexproof, so it's not really that relevant. What a weird deck. I guess it's like Esper. The Kenji token. I don't think we're winning this one, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna chalk that up to a loss. That's okay though. Especially we'd have to win that one, then win another after, and his deck's pretty insane. We didn't get those crazy early draws we've been getting in the other ones, but yeah, so you do get 800 gems in 3 packs, which is pretty awesome. And then this one you get 1500, so you can play again. Get into a new game here, and hopefully we can get another win. Oh, I should have switched out that, well, I guess it's kind of relevant. It deals 5 to planeswalkers, which is pretty good. But it doesn't deal to creatures, which is annoying. But I guess, like, burn for 5 is okay. This is an insane hand. We'll keep it. We have the Grim Initiate early, and then he becomes a 2/1 first strike. It's kind of an interesting creature. It's an 0/4, so it blocks really early, I guess. Our curve is pretty insane, though. We get to go Grim Initiate, Vivian's Arcbow into Domri, and then possibly Monwu. How's it going to our new viewer there? Hope you're having a good one. And he's definitely playing a slower kind of build here. The Crunch Wrangler. That's a pretty funny name. Crunch. But that card's pretty good early. And then playing him with Domri is pretty insane. We are just playing limited right now, and we have a pretty good deck. We're 2-1 in traditional draft right now. A viewer earlier gave us one of the pre-release codes, which was really nice. Ooh, this guy might be on Planeswalker or something spicy here. Oh, it's another Crunch. Raging Crunch. Can't attack alone. Well, this guy has Defender, so I don't think he's doing anything too crazy. Can he block alone? Yes, he can. We're gonna play Domri here, though. And then we can attack with these guys. That's fine, and then we can just fight our token. On that guy. I hear a little ding. Oh, thanks, Bowser Af. Thanks for the sub there. I appreciate it. Hopefully next turn we can just play a Monwu, and then we have Vivian's Arcbow, which is pretty decent. Vivian's Grizzly's not too bad. But we're just gonna play Monwu here. Come on. If we can proliferate him, he's pretty strong. And then there's no point in attacking, like, because we only lose to tricks that way, and we can't get through. Oh, actually, we do get a +1/+1 counter on him because Monwu's a 4/4 because of Domri. So we can try attacking here. If he kills him, whatever. No, that's pretty good. That's fine, though. Should that not have... Oh, does he have trample? Yes, he does. I was like, should that not have prevented the damage? Because he was blocked, but... This guy's on, like, Grixis. I guess you can play pretty greedy decks in this format just because of Gateway Plaza and this card. Well, +1... Doesn't really matter. We're just gonna play Arcbow and pitch Heartfire, I think. Vivian's Arcbow is pretty sweet. The value is 3. Yeah, we'll just pitch Heartfire, that's fine. Hopefully we can find something. We did not, but that's fine. We'll attack with the crunch here. Crunch. He might die, but we'll see. That's fine. Augur. Oh, I should have waited to do this. I could have got my crunch back. That's a little bit of a misplay there, but all good, all good. We can actually just play Vivian's Grizzly and fight the Augur here if we wanted to. Depends what he plays, though. He might kill our Domri with something. Yep. That's fine, though. He doesn't have anything on his board. We could actually look at the top 4. I don't mind that. And discard this because it's not super relevant. Got a Burning Prophet. I'll take it. And then we can just start. I mean, we'll want to play. Play a 5th land. What is my favorite color? I like. That's a tough question. I like blue. I want to say the best. Oh, sorry, gotta take a sip of water here. Yeah, I want to say blue. I'm definitely a control player at heart, so that's definitely my favorite. But I kind of like them all. Like I'd say blue, black, and green are my favorite 3. But I kind of play them all. We can attack him for 1 here. Hopefully we can top deck a little bit better than him. He does seem to be flooding out quite a bit. And we do have the arc bow to pitch. That's fine. Geez, that's a pretty good one. Sure. At least we have this to kill it, possibly. Depends what he does, though. Yeah, makes a zombie. At least we can kill the zombie. That's so dumb. Ugh. I don't know if we can beat the Liliana. I think we're just gonna pitch something with Vivian's bow and try to get something here, anything. Some sort of 4 cost creature. I don't know if it's gonna go very hot for us, but we'll pitch the crunch here. Profit is not great. This is not going too well, but if he doesn't block with his zombies here, we can kill Liliana. It's fine. We'll still deal 5 here, and then we get to kill both his zombies, and we don't lose any of our guys at least. We do get to scry 2 as well. Don't think we want that. Actually, it's not too bad. We get to kill a zombie, and then we get to pump up both our profits and scry. I don't hate that. Keep it on top. He does draw 2, though. Oh, which is so dumb. Liliana's an insane card, but at least she's at 3. Can't make me sacrifice both my creatures, luckily. And then if, I mean, I assume he's gonna have another creature, but if he just makes a zombie, then we can kill Liliana. Globe is fine. He does draw a card, but hopefully he won't have another creature, and then we can kill Liliana. I think that's our only hope here. The Planeswalker deck is pretty insane here, though. He did play a Burning Prophet, which is kind of annoying. I guess it kind of depends how he blocks. We'll attack his Liliana. He's probably going to defend. So here we're just going to ping and ping. It's not ideal, but we got to try here. And then we do get to scry. Looming Hulk, it doesn't really do anything here. Neither does Mountain. How's it going to our new viewers there? Hope you're having a good one. We do get to kill both of his guys, and he draws 2. And then I guess we'll just play the Grizzly here. He's gonna draw 2, that's fine. The Guild Globe fixes. Yeah, I guess there's quite a bit of fixing in like the artifacts and stuff. We're in like an okay position, because if we draw non-relevant spells, we can pitch them to Vivian. But the Liliana is pretty tough to deal with. I think we can possibly get game 2 and 3, but we'll have to see. It all depends how he draws and how we draw, I guess. But tis the name of the game. Kind of annoying, but not that great. That's a really good draw. You can just cast it pre-combat. We do get to scry as well. Don't want that. Yeah, Liliana is really insane. Fortunately, we can't cast that guy. Obviously, she's a mythic, so in limited, she's going to be really good. But even in constructed, she's insanely strong. Nissa is really good here. And we'll attack. He does get to draw another card, but that's fine. Liliana does stay off 4. And then possibly next turn we can kill Liliana? We'll have to see though. We'll play our Nissa here. He knows we have it. I don't know if there's any discard in this format, but... Unfortunately, we can't activate this because we do have to discard a card. Makes another zombie, which is fine. That's pretty annoying. Is this an army or just... No, it's just a zombie. I don't know if we got this one, but I can't say we didn't try. Nissa doesn't really do anything here. I think we're just gonna pitch the forest and hopefully get something. We do get to look at 5 cards. Yeah, Vivian's Arcbow in Limited's pretty decent. I don't think we want to show him that though, so we're just gonna concede here. Unfortunate, but he did play that Liliana. I think we had it if he didn't. We can board this in just to deal with his stupid artifacts. And then it's probably fine to board out that. I don't know if the Grizzly's too good, but he seems fine. Hopefully he won't draw that Liliana, or at least won't draw fixing for it. I guess he's in black, but won't draw the lands for it. It does cost 6 though. We are on the play here though, so we should have a little bit of an advantage. Oh, we have the early Tybalt and Angrath, and we can cast both of them, and as well as we have the Proliferate. That's strange. It's not ideal, but at least we can play Tybalt on 3. That's a little bit annoying, but oh, Monwu's really good here. We definitely aren't gonna proliferate. Sorry, we're gonna have to wait a little bit to proliferate, but if we can cast Monwu next turn and then cast Courage after or something, that could be really strong. But also, if he does die, then we have Angrath, so. He is on Double Mountain. We'll see kind of what he's planning on doing. He's just playing a Globe here. If he attacks, we want to block just because that'll give us another Tybalt activation. Otherwise, we don't. Otherwise, Tybalt will just sit on 1 and then we can't activate it. Just ping face here. The wall is fine. If we can activate the Courage, or play Courage rather, we can activate Tybalt one more time, which is semi-relevant. We are going to want to block with Monwu just because we don't want him to die to Burning Prophet. Ideally, we can play Courage next turn. That's pretty annoying. He might be looking for lands here. Block. We'll kill his token here. That's why Tybalt's so good. Just that like 1 damage ping if your Devil's Die is so strong. Gateway Plaza, sure. We'll play Monwu again. If he attacks Tybalt with the Burning Prophet, we'll probably just let Tybalt die. Because I'd rather have a 7/7 than a 1/1 Devil. That's fine. see what he has. He might have removal. Should be unfortunate. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. Then our Tybalt also dies. It is what it is, though. Play Angrath. It's not ideal, but at least it blocks Profit. I'm sure he's just gonna like slam a Liliana, though. And I mean, Spellgorger Rear just swings in an Angrath and kills him. Yeah, that's a loss there. That's okay though. The like I said, the Planeswalker deck's quite strong. We did get 2 and 2, so I'm not too upset about that, especially not knowing the format too well. We got some sweet rares for Constructed, and I do get to open 3 more packs, which actually gets us a rare wild card. Come on. Oh, there's a mythic wild card. Nice. That's always awesome. Can't complain about that at all. Mism Tank, don't really care about, or Mizium Tank. And Bolus Citadel. This is a fun one that I'd like to play around with. I think I only have the one that I just got though. We are pretty close to a another traditional draft though. I'll probably just save it so I can do 2 ranked drafts though when it comes out. I would like to get an Ugin actually to put in this deck though. If we get rid of Masterminds and Miari. Actually, maybe Miari's fine. We just get rid of Masterminds. I can leave the sideboard because it's not that relevant. And then Ugin. Because Ugin does make our gate colossus cheaper. He does like kind of mill us a little bit, even though we do get to draw the cards. And then he makes the 2/2 spirits, as well as like destroying stuff is quite relevant. And he does cost 6, so it's pretty easy to ramp into him. But we'll see how this deck goes. We'll try it again. And then if not, we can switch back to playing aristocrats. I've really been enjoying this Jace deck. I know it didn't work out too well earlier on stream, but off stream I've been getting a lot of wins with it. Maybe Ugin will be that one change that we need. Ugin's a really interesting card though. I think he could be really strong. I mean, he is really strong. People have been using him, but I think he could be really strong in this deck. This is a good hand though. We have the early Gates of Blaze. Our opponent mulligan to 6, and then we have Route and to Ugin. Definitely want to play Guildgate here. Looks like he's on mono red, which is annoying, but I think we should be fine. Our hand's a little bit slower, but if we can get an early Gates of Blaze, it should be fine. We just have to hope he doesn't go like Steamkin, which he did, of course, but he does only have 4 cards in hand, so it's a little bit slower. Then next turn, we do have the Gates of Blaze for 3. Hopefully he won't cast like 3/1 costs, which would be really annoying, but unless he goes like 3/1 costs and just like commits his entire hand to the board. That's gross. I mean, I can wipe him all. Oh, okay, that's fine. If he doesn't have anything else. If I could just Gates of Blaze here? Maybe? Kill his entire board? Nice, nice. Alright, we were in a bad place, but now we should be okay. We are at 10, but if we can draw like Plaza, And if he draws not that well, we should be fine. We're just gonna kill that guy. It's a little bit annoying to use the Gates of Blaze there, but we don't really have anything else. And we can't just keep playing in 2, unfortunately. If he just like strikes us here or something end of turn, that's fine. We do go to 7, but hopefully he won't draw any more creatures. We did draw another gate here. Come on. My MTGA is being kind of slow. Might just be my computer. End of turn we can go Growth Spiral though. He did draw a mountain, which is awesome. We're just gonna play Jace here. And then we'll mill ourselves. Hopefully we can get a Gate Colossus in our graveyard here. We build a Plaza, of course. Even if we can get like a Scape Shift, if we can use it, that'd be awesome. That's pretty... Oh my god, that's so dumb. The 2 cards that he got was freaking Gitsu and Wizard's Lightning. Ugh, mono red. So stupid. The fun police, as they say. I don't mind crafting like Ugin and stuff for decks like this because Ugin's gonna be used, I'm sure, in constructed regardless. So, especially being like a colorless planeswalker, definitely not as strong as the previous Ugin, but he does only cost 6, so that's pretty good. See if we can get a win here. If I do get another loss, I'll probably just switch to aristocrats, but not enough aggro or too much mono red. This is really good though. These are the kind of hands we want, especially against mono white. We can go a Boreal on turn 1, the Funky Monkey. I think he's actually a sloth, but are sloths monkeys? I don't know. And then we can play Simic Guildgate or... yeah. That's fine. We really need a red source, but we should be in a fine position. He doesn't have much pressure. There's Route. Just pass the turn here. Gideon. Gross. Probably just gives this guy lifelink or something. Yeah. I wonder if people are playing Gideon instead of History of Benalia, or maybe they're playing both. We did get a red source here. We're gonna play the Guild Summit, hopefully. And then we'll play this Is It Guildgate. Using Route, we can draw extra cards, but we'll probably just Gates Ablaze. That's an interesting one. I mean, I guess it's like a man land. It seems kind of greedy, but maybe he's not playing Benelish Marshal. It's pretty good, I guess. Ugh. We'll block here. Gates Ablaze isn't even that good here, just because of Gideon, which is kind of annoying. I guess we'll just have to Route and hope for the best. I think we're switching to aristocrats though. It's definitely not a good day for Gates. Maybe earlier in the season it worked a little bit better, but Yeah, I don't think we're winning this one. Gideon's so strong. That's okay though. We were doing really well with the aristocrats earlier, so definitely don't mind playing that. All right. Interesting to see what we'll play against, but this isn't ideal, but we are on the draw. Our opponent mulliganed to 6 though, so I think we'll also take the mulligan, and this is a lot better, so. We can go Gutter Bones into Cruel Celebrant, which is pretty good. And our opponent mulliganed to 5, so that's really good. And that's a good draw. If we go turn 1 Gutter Bones, turn 2 Priest, that's a really strong start, even against Gruul. We'll see if he's playing any like removal, like Lava Coil or whatever, but we might just be able to drop a Priest and do some shenanigans. We did draw a 3rd land, which is insanely good. I assume he's not going to block if we attack with Gutter Bones. Who knows, though? He did not. We should be in a good position. If he kills our Priest, then he can't activate his Growth Chamber. And if he does just activate his Growth Chamber, then we just get to kill his guy with the Priest. Whirler's kind of annoying, but I mean, I don't really care. No blocks. We're just gonna play this untapped, and then go Celebrant and Hunted Witness rather, and then we'll tap our Priest and get our Gutter Bones back. And then, oh whoops, number of players. Him. Actually, we can just do this on his attack step. Yeah, because we're not going to be playing Gutter Bones anyway, so. We can block both his guys and then... we can block both his guys and then sacrifice. That's a little bit annoying, but he might just fight our Priest. We'll see. Okay, sure. I would have fought the Priest, but I guess he has shock. Him. Unfortunately, we have to sacrifice 2 others. We can't sacrifice the Priest, but we do get a guy, and then he sacrifices, and we draw a card and get our Gutter Bones back. Just pretty strong. Or I guess we can't get it back because he has to lose life or something. Yeah, an opponent lost life. I think he did, though. Did he not? Like, does, yeah, each opponent loses 1 life. Weird. Maybe I just, like, did a weird timing thing. We'll play Celebrant here, though. Gutter Bones. The Bones is pretty weak against Chain Whirler, but... if he's just like keeps attacking us, we should be fine. Sure. That's pretty gross. Makes dragon, maybe? This is not looking too hot. It was looking good, but get back this guy, I guess. And then we'll attack Sarkhan. Oh. Jeez, you can tell I haven't played against the different creatures. At least we don't die, though. Never mind. Sarkhan's insane. These are bad. These are good. Revival is probably fine. Maybe just 3. This is fine, I guess. I don't know if we got this one, though. Sarkhan's pretty good against our deck. Maybe on the play, though. Yeah, I've kind of just been playing like random brew decks. I haven't really played anything like serious yet. It's so early in the season, it doesn't really matter to me. Literally like the second day or something. Come on, opponent. He's taking a sweet time sideboarding here. Appreciate everybody who's been tuning in. We're going on hour 3 here. I haven't streamed in a while because my internet was down, but we're having a pretty good stream today. Maybe not the most wins, but I'm having a lot of fun. It's always fun to play some off-meta decks. I could just go like net deck, whatever deck is winning the most, but especially early in the season, it's fun to play some jankety jank. This is a really good hand though, especially if we can draw 3rd land. Oh my god, the embarrassing thing is I think our opponent mulliganed to like 5, but he drew pretty insane. We'll probably just play like Tocatli turn 2. Nice, we did draw a 3rd land there. And then on turn 3, we can just go Judith. It's a pretty fast hand here, which is what we really want. Jeez, his hand's really slow. Luckily, we don't have to take any damage. He might shock our Judith here, but we'll see. Nice. We're in a pretty good place here. Lava coil? Yeah, that's fine. Hopefully we don't draw many more lands, but play these 2 guys. If he has more removal, then he can just have it. Like, he can kill the Pitiless Pontiff, rather. He's just on, like, Chain Whirler or something. It's not that good. That card's not very good here, I don't believe. That's a really good draw for us. We don't really care about his Chandra, so we're just gonna go all face. And then we do have 2 mana to sacrifice. Oh no, we have 3. Can we kill him? Yeah, he said 8, so This is the insane part of aristocrats. If you can sacrifice stuff with 2 aristocrats out, you can do some pretty crazy stuff. So we'll sacrifice Hunted Witness here. Or I think we're okay. I can't count, but because it's only 2 per trigger. I thought it was 3. Then we'll go into our next turn here. We should just have him, but yep. Our hand was pretty freaking quick, even though I did mess up on the damage there. I think Dread Horde isn't too good on the draw here. I'd rather go like Midnight Reaper, this, and Mortify. That seems fine. It is 1-0, so hopefully we can get it in game 3 here. A lot of people are just playing white-black, like Orzhov, Aristocrats, and I think Judith's really good. Not sure why. I mean, I guess you do dilute yourself. You have to play 3 colors, but it's not that bad. You're mostly like a white-black deck, and then you just play the red lands. Like the red-white and red-black lands. This is pretty good. I feel like Plague Crafter is really good against his deck. He did mulligan to 5. And if he kills our Tocatli, then we can use the Plague Crafter. Unfortunately, it's a little bit of a non-bow, but I assume he's gonna kill it. Assuming he could draw the lands, that is. He did draw them. So here we'll just go Tocatli, and then we do have the Midnight Reaper on 3. And like I said, if he kills this, then of course we get to play the Plague Crafter. It's fine though. Pay 2, and then we'll play the Reaper here. We do take a bit of damage, but we could double. Yeah, we could double block actually. If he plays like Collision Colossus, that's fine as well. We still, yeah, we get to draw 2. We'll see though. I think he's just killing the Reaper. And then he might just have like a shock or something, but we'll see. That's fine. We can actually just play Judith here. And then we can actually double block. We have a lot more cards than him, so we just want to kind of like kill his creatures. Especially he's drawing so many lands. We are gonna double block. We'll see what he does. If he kills Tocatli and then he has like a Chain Whirler, that's kind of unfortunate, but looks like he's just killing Judith. We're gonna ping his face. Sarkhan's annoying, but gonna play this untapped. We're gonna go Pontiff, Priest, and then hopefully he doesn't have anything to deal with the Priest or the Pontiff for that matter, and we can just kill Sarkhan. He can deal us 8. If he does kill the Tocatli, then we can play our Plague Crafter. It's fine. Oh, I think he gets to like ping something. Creature attacks you. Oh, whenever a creature attacks you or a planeswalker, that's fun. And we could actually just sacrifice the Tocatli to the Pontiff if we wanted to. That's fine. We just sacrifice Priest here. And that gets our guy indestructible. Little unfortunate that we lose the Priest, but... So we're gonna attack Sarkhan. And then if our Tocatli dies, then we get to Playcrafter, and if he blocks, yeah, that's fine. So here we sacrifice the Tocatli, and then we can play Playcrafter and get rid of Sarkhan. But then this lives and has indestructible to kill the dragon, which is really nice. Come on. And then we play Plaguecrafter. We'll probably just sacrifice our Plaguecrafter here, which is fine. He loses his Sarkhan, and then we play a Priest, and we should be in a pretty good position here. Growth Chamber's fine. He probably just activates it, yeah. Probably just play a Plague. Actually, if we go, we can go Tocatli here. Play a Plaguecrafter. And then just sacrifice both of them. That way we get to draw a card at least. Ooh, Revival is pretty strong here. What can we get? Oh, we can get back Judith. That's pretty darn good. Judith. And we'll get in there for 3. That does give us some Judith sacrifice options here, which is pretty fun. Yeah, that's fine. Hopefully we can draw some creatures here. Worst comes to worst, we're gonna have to... Ooh, that's a pretty strong draw. So here we can get back Plaguecrafter, probably? For 3. And then sacrifice him to himself, I guess? Or actually, we can just sacrifice Sorin. He only has 1 counter there, and then we get the extra creature. How's it going to our new viewer there? And then we'll just pass. We should have the win here. Yeah, nice. Yeah, aristocrats pretty fun, and it can be quite strong. I've been getting some wins with it for sure this season. I am just gonna go to the washroom real quick and refill my water. Just give me a sec here, guys. Appreciate everybody tuning in and such. Thanks for waiting up, guys. I appreciate it. Let's go back and play some more. Hopefully we can get another win or two. It'll be interesting to see what we play against. There's lots of weird new decks with the new set coming out, obviously. I'm kind of playing one myself. I mean, aristocrats. This is an awful hand. Aristocrats is definitely a older idea. This hand's good if we can get another land on top. We do have 2 draws. That's not ideal. Ugh. I mean, all we really need is like 2 lands. 3 would be ideal, but we'll see how it goes here. We did scry one to the bottom, and then we do have another draw. Nice, we got that second land there. I think we just want to play the early Dread Horde. Can I play this Dragon Skull Summit game? Yeah, we'll play the early Dread Horde. Unfortunately, if it like the token from Dread Horde dies with Judith, it doesn't, you don't get to ping, but it's still good. If it dies with Cruel Celebrant, you get triggers, and you can sacrifice to Pitiless Pontiff, or even sacrifice to Plague Crafter. Growth Spiral, sure. I'm curious what this guy's playing, because you can't play, I guess we're best of 3, so he could be playing Nexus. I was like, yeah, you can't play Nexus in this format. And we switched it up, though. We're going to play Celebrant here. We'll attack for 1. I mean, if he's playing creatures or planeswalkers, like Tamio or whatever, we can get him to sacrifice with Plague Crafter, which is pretty good. Or if we can play Judith, we do get +1/+0 in all our guys. But I guess he's doing that. Okay, it is equal. So we can only kill 1 guy with it, but that's pretty annoying. We do have a Mortify in our sideboard, but it's still not ideal. We'll probably just attack and play Pontiff. I don't know if we're winning this game 1 here, but I don't think Nexus is a very good matchup for us. Especially when we mull to 6 and he's on 7, and then we, I mean, we did draw the second land, but we're stumbling a bit here. We'll have to see what, that's pretty annoying. I was gonna say, we'll have to see what he's on. I'm sure he'll just like Nexus us. Still can't believe they haven't banned it. It's such a degenerate combo, but Nexus of Fate? Oh wow. He didn't get it. What a relief. Hopefully we can draw land and then Plague Crafter. Kill his stupid Tamio. Nice. He might have counter of some sort, but I think we just swing face here, because the only way we win this is if we kill him like kind of quick. And then we'll play Plague Crafter and sacrifice Hunted Witness. We'll see what he has. Probably has counter. We'll see though. Apparently not though. Does he have something with flash? in response to the effect. Okay. We can still threaten lethal with that. And spells and ability. Oh my god, why do these cards have the stupidest abilities? I guess so. Nexus of Fate? Wilderness Reclamation. Well, that didn't work out too well for him. Maybe he already has a Nexus? Oops. I'm sure he's just gonna tap all his lands and play a stupid Nexus. Wow, such skill. If he somehow bricks, then Nexus of Fate. Like, why did they print that card? Why did they ever print that card, and why did they let it stay? I don't understand. I just don't. Yeah, this definitely isn't ideal. I don't even think Plague Crafter is really good because, of course, he has this stupid horse crap. Let's just board these out and put in Reapers and Revival ×1. I hate Nexus. If that hasn't already been established. They're like, oh, Civic Nexus is a good deck. Let's print a Tamiyo card that's good for it. That digs 4 cards deep every turn. For 0 mana. This is fine. Maybe we can just slam some Dread Hordes and kill them that way. Gutterbones is not a bad draw here. We need another black source though to go Dread Horde Gutterbones. Does he only have 1 land? That would be sweet. Oh. That's pretty good, but we want to just play Dread Horde here. It's a little mana inefficient, but if you can play a bunch of them, it's pretty strong, especially really early. Plus, he probably doesn't have any removal, so it's probably gonna get real big. It's tempting, but I think we just want to play Judith. Get in for 4. Like I wouldn't be worried about taking 3 every turn, because he's not really dealing us damage, but yep, the turn 4 Wilderness. Sure, he has the turn 5 Nexus. I believe we do get to gain some life here. And we did draw a land. We can attack in for 8. We do have lethal next turn, which is kind of relevant. It might just be enough, but we'll see. We're gonna play Pontiff just with mana open. I wouldn't be surprised if he just killed us, but that's what Nexus seems to do. Tamiyo? That's fine. Looking for Root Snare, maybe? Nexus. Interesting. Maybe he has the root snare. We'll see if he dies. We definitely don't care about Tamio. We're just gonna attack him. I assume he has a root snare, and then he's just looking for Nexus because he has it already. But maybe he'll just die. Yep, there's the root snare. I guess we'll just play Gutter Bones here. And then pass the turn. I mean, we do have Judith to ping him. Sure. I guess he's just gonna infinite root snare us though. Like, why? They made a Simic card that you can get root snare back from your graveyard and dig 4 deep. We don't see a Nexus ban soon. No, I don't care, but it's like, seriously? Is my playlist done? Definitely shouldn't be. Give me 1 sec here, guys. I guess I'll sacrifice Gutter Bones. Ping for 1. And 6 in his graveyard. This is not looking too hot. Oh. What do you got, opponent? Okay, I get a turn. That's a start. If I could get like a Cabal, that would be amazing. Unfortunately, though, I don't think we're gonna win this one, but we'll see. I was hopeful, but then he's playing the stupidest deck ever. I guess I just pass. No. I guess we ping Tamio so he can't get his root snare back. Even though I'm sure he's just gonna go like Nexus of Fate, Nexus of Fate, Nexus of Fate. Oh, he didn't get it. He just double searches for it though. It's just like, why do they have to give this stupid deck more tools? I just don't understand. He gets like 2 searches and 2 draws, I think. He probably just gets root snare too. Like, Wow, so skilled. Nobody likes watching it. Nobody likes playing it. Just ban it, Wizards. Nobody likes playing against it. Like, I could just play like Rule or something. But I want to just keep playing Aristocrats. I might stop streaming in a little bit, but we'll see. Depends how I'm feeling. Getting a little tired here, though. I've been going for like 3.5 hours now. Do appreciate everybody who's stopped in, though. Definitely my sideboard for this deck isn't the greatest against Nexus either. And like, I guess Nexus is smart because you can like take advantage of all the silly mid-range decks people are playing, or like decks like this, but it's just so anti-fun. Like, if you want to do that crap, just play mono red. At least that deck isn't like it's stupid, but it's fine to play against. Like, I'll play mono red players all day, but as soon as it's like Nexus, I'm like, oh my god, this is the most painful thing I've ever played against. We are on the play here, which is pretty nice. The double Sorin with 2 lands isn't ideal, but we do have an early Dread Horde, which is really nice. As well as the Cruel Celebrant. Haunted Witness is fine. We want more lands, though. Oh, he's on like red-green, I guess. It's kind of interesting. The Dread Horde definitely isn't great here, but we did get another land. And I mean, at least the Dread Horde gives us a blocker every turn. And Cruel Celebrant, we can gain some life. If he attacks, we'll definitely block with this army token. Yeah, I haven't eaten, it's like 7 o'clock now. I haven't eaten dinner yet either, so I should probably do that. Maybe after this game, I'll stop. Just Chain Whirler, that's not ideal, but Steamkin's fine. Again, not ideal because we're not really on removal here, but that's pretty annoying. We'll see if he attacks. Probably not. I think we just want to play this tapped, and then we can play like Hunted Witness Pontiff. And then next turn we can use Sorin to get back Cruel, which seems fine. No attacks. Nice part about Sorin is he does give our creatures lifelink. Chain Whirler is annoying, but it's not the best here. We can just double block Steamkin if he attacks.
Oh no, not now. This game is broke. I don't know how I played it for so long. This guy's OP, way too strong. Try not to rage. Can't believe this fucking stage.
There's some funny songs on this playlist, that's for sure. Here we can play Sorin and get back Cabal. I think that's our best bet. Especially because we do have a second Sorin, so if he's killing our creatures, then we should gain some life and such. And then we can play our second Sorin here. No attacks because he does have First Strike. Firebrand's fine. Frenzy's fine as well. A little bit annoying with the Steamkin, but it's whatever. That's pretty annoying, especially if you can start just like casting things at the top. Hopefully there's not a 1 cost on top. He is going to combat though. We definitely block if he attacks here with just Chain Whirler. You can just block like that. I'm surprised he didn't like use a Fanatical Firebrand and kill that token, but it's fine. He's definitely playing a weird game here, that's for sure. Judith is pretty insane here. If we play Judith... now we can -1 Sorin? Get back our Hunted Witness? Surprised he let us do that. I think we just attack in with Pontiff and our token here. I guess he's just trying to block and then ping. That's kind of cute. I don't think that's very good though. I mean, yes, he prevents the lifelink, which would probably win me the game, but like he doesn't get to double ping anything. And now I just sacrifice that. Pay 1. Sacrifice Hunted Witness, and then we get to kill his Pyromancer and gain a bunch of life and get another token. Seems pretty strong. I think the life gain alone from what's her face is going to be pretty strong from the Cruel Celebrant here. And then obviously if we can slam our second Sorin, it's pretty insane. Losing our Judith kind of sucks, but we can get Judith back with our Sorin here. He does get to do some grossness with the Steamkin here, though. At least our Dreadhorde does get... next turn, he'll get lifelink no matter what if we have a Judith. And we are at 18, so I'm feeling fairly confident. Here I don't hate just not blocking. We take 5, but it's kind of whatever. So here we'll play Sorin, and then we'll get back our Judith. Hopefully he doesn't have anything to kill. Okay, just conceded. I was gonna say hopefully he doesn't have anything to kill Sorin. We definitely want these here. Revival's pretty good. Double your life total seems fine. And then I guess the priest is pretty slow here. And then maybe a Dreadhorde doesn't seem very good. That should be fine. Hopefully we can get game 2 here. I feel fairly confident post board rather. I definitely don't think this is a good hand, especially with all these celebrants. Yeah, definitely don't think aristocrats is tier 1 or anything, or again even tier 2, but it's definitely a fun deck. And I think in the right meta it could be very strong, but obviously it has to be the like no nexus. I mean, maybe my sideboard just needs to be better. We'll see though. It's a pretty interesting hand from him. He does get to get in for 3. Celebrant does block pretty well here. And then if he does like double ping to kill it or something, that's fine. Or even if he goes like Chain Whirler or something, that's fine. We can actually just go Gutter Bones and another Celebrant. That's a little bit annoying, that's fine. Next turn, I think we just play Foundry Tap and then... yeah, Foundry Tap and then we play Celebrant as well as Hunted Witness. And then we're just going to leave all our guys up to block, I believe. Come on. There you go, Hunted Witness. We should be in a pretty good position here. Even if we have to just like chump block with our Hunted Witness here, it should still be fine. Chain Whirler's pretty bad for us here though. Yeah. That's fine though. He might just ping our guy. We're still in like an okay position though. If he attacks with Firebrand, then we just block. It's pretty interesting though. We won't block that. I don't think we're winning this one. He just got that tempo advantage. Let's board out Gutter Bones here, I think, and then we can board back in our priests here. Maybe Plague Crafter's kind of slow, and we can bring in Tybalt. Or no, let's bring in a Kea, and then a Mortify. That's probably a little bit better. Kea gains us some life, and she can exile, and then Mortify is obviously like removal. We can kill the experimental and such. Yeah, I appreciate everybody who's stopped in for the stream. This is probably gonna be my last game here, but it's been like 3, almost 4 hours. Hopefully we can win this one, but not with no lands, that's for sure. That's definitely better though, especially with the Tocatli here. We definitely want lands on top, we don't want that. I don't really want to play pay 4 rather, for life, but Getting the Hunted Witness down is pretty strong. Maybe we can just wait to play Tocatli. Okay, MTGA. I guess you're crashing. That's fine, whatever. This program sometimes it works like a charm, and then other times it just like crashes a billion times. Hopefully it doesn't affect our game at all. At least it's pretty quick to open again, but like this is the second time in one stream that it's crashed, so. At least there's usually no issue reconnecting to games, so. Come on, you can prepare those assets a little bit quicker. Sorry about this, guys. Hopefully we'll quickly get back here, maybe. Come on. Thanks for being patient, guys. There we are. And hopefully I didn't miss a turn. Come on. I'm gonna miss a turn at this rate. Oh. Oh. Yeah, we definitely missed a turn there. That's not frustrating at all. Play Tocatli here. Hopefully he doesn't have a Chain Whirler. I love missing a turn. And I'm sure he just got to attack through, but maybe not. Get to, sure. It's fine. We can just use our bot, or we can actually just play a second Tocatli and then should be fine. We'll block. If he wants to kill the token here with his Fanatical Firebrand, that's whatever. The Priest is pretty good. Hopefully if he has any other removal, he'll use it on our Tocatli, and then our Priest can resolve and use its ability. Ideally we want more lands, but I don't know if we'll get them. Sure. No blocks. At least he doesn't have much. Play Priest here? We should be in an okay position here. We have a lot more cards than him, but just depends on if we can cast them or not. If we can draw a third land, that would be great, but of course he drew the Chain Whirler off the top. It's kind of an interesting one. I guess I'll block that. These draws, so annoying. Also, I think I had a momentary little bit of lag there. Sorry, guys. No blocks, I guess. At least you drew another land, and we drew one as well. We can actually just go Plague Crafter here. Sacrifice Plague Crafter. And then we're gonna have to block his stupid Chain Whirler, but at least hopefully we can get a Plague Crafter back next turn. And then if we can go like Sorin, we might be able to win. Okay, it's a chance. He drew a bunch of lands, so at least it's fine. Plague Crafter to kill his stupid Chain Whirler that he drew off the top. We are at 6, but we do have potential life gain. Experimental Frenzy off the top? Why not, man? What do I care? Of course, we're playing against the most degenerate decks in existence. Sure, man, I'll go to 3. Thank God we drew a Chaos so we can gain some life. If we could draw a Mortify, that would be great, but he can go die. At least we do go to 5, but I'm sure he'll just go like double whatever off the top. If he does just go like a land, sure, that's fine. More lands? I mean, the game has given us a chance here, but it's not looking super hot. I guess we'll just play Judith here, and then I don't think we're beating his Runaway Steamkin double Experimental Frenzy, but if he does just have like a bunch of lands on top, I guess. Oh my god. Maybe he won't play another creature and then we can Plague Crafter him, but I'm sure he'll just kill us. Because he's top deck in mono red, but that's okay. Sure, and then he has Shock or Lightning Strike or... Actually... How many cards does he have in exile? 5? Huh. I could deal 10, gain 10. That seems like my best bet. And then Plague Crafter him? Maybe? Is it not supposed to deal double? Oh. Well, that's not as good as I thought it was, but we still have Plague Crafter here, and we have Sorin, so we have a chance. I'm just misplaying on misplays today, but that's okay. I don't think I've ever ulted Chaos, so I'll relearn the cards slowly but surely. We did draw a land. Let's play Judith here. Possibly we can go Sorin and win. It's a hope and a chance. He does have 8 billion lands, but there's another Steamkin. And a frickin' Chain Whirler. And a Firebrand. These top decks, like I know he has Experimental Frenzy, but like he couldn't get like 8 lands in a row. Sure. You know what? He can just have it, I guess. That was a disappointing last game, but Mono Red's gonna be stupid, I guess. But I hope everybody enjoyed this stream. It's a pretty fun one for me. If you want to, you can hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, or the follow button on Twitch, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully I'll be posting a video in the next few days. And I'll probably be streaming again soon, but